Welcome back. We are just on our way home from the Utah RV show. It had been a few years since we'd had the opportunity to go up with COVID and everything, so it was good to go finally tour around some new trailers, look at a bunch of stuff we couldn't afford. And as we walked around, there was a few things that stood out to us for the 2022 year. Of course, we have to stop by Lion Energy. Love these things. Remember, use our affiliate code, Junkies, save 15%. All sorts of good lithium stuff. One thing that stood out to me was a toy hauler that was made on a horse trailer chassis made by Lakota. Really cool, and I think it would be a really good unit. Found something really cool. This is a Lakota. It's built like a horse trailer, basically. So you have your living quarters up front, and then where the horses usually be in the back, you have a really nice toy hauler area. Just really different from what you normally get in a traditional toy hauler. It's the Lakota Charger Cargo, and C&R Trailers sells them. Pretty cool how, and very simple. Really old school fifth wheel where you have the bed on the floor. I think if you're really looking for a toy hauler that will hold up, might be a really good option. Doesn't have all the fancy LED, you know, under counter stuff, but when it comes down to it, I think it's pretty practical. So nice bed up there, up in the gooseneck. Mid bathroom. And then big toy hauler area. Really interesting rubberized floor. All aluminum construction. Built-in tie-down system down here. Rubber mat along here. I think if you're tired of those toy haulers that kind of are falling apart, this might be a really, really good option for you, because horse trailers have been built way better than RVs for a very long time. If you need a toy hauler, this could do it, because this is here. And I think there's plenty of room to get your big four-seater in here. The only thing I don't know is width-wise, right here, what we got between the wheel wells. So on some of your wider machines like RX3, it might be a little tight.
So something that we're seeing are lifted trailers. They're adding a lot of clearance, so you can take the off-road option. Maybe not necessarily the off-road package, but you have the option of getting off the road a little more.
For example, this is an Outdoors RV Mountain Series, and right back here you can see how much taller it is, but they taper the back up. So instead of having this down here level all the way across that you'd see on some other fifth wheels, it tapers up so you have less chance of dragging it in those off-road situations for such a long trailer. This one right here, off the side of the Standouts ultralight, you can see how tall that is. Just giving you that extra clearance, and some of them are going really far. They're putting on rock guards and all sorts of stuff, which some of them, those rock guards don't look like that hold up too much, but it's a selling point. Just to show more off-road capable, this little Wolf Pup Black Label. Great little off-road capable trailer. Tons of clearance. When it comes to the real off-road trailers, we're in a Black Series now. It's kind of the king of them. Rock sliders all around, high clearance, built to hold up. If you're looking to go off-road, these trailers are what you're looking for. When we were down in Moab in November, we started noticing more of these than we'd ever seen before, adventure vans. They are everywhere here in Utah, and they look so freaking cool. I wish I had 250 grand to buy that Rebel that we're going to show you right here, but adventure vans were something that we haven't seen at RV shows before, and it was fun to get in and tour around them.
Yeah, I mean, the craze has been in the past couple of years converting your own, but now the market's got it, you know, a sense of that, and they're just like, oh, we're going to jump on this and already have these vans made for you.
Yeah, and they're so nice. That Mercedes was sweet. So this is the Winnebago Rebel. Really dang nice. It's probably one of the nicest Winnebagos I've ever seen. If you're into that whole adventure van thing, which more and more people are, it's pretty dang cool. This just gives so many opportunities to go more places in a little bit smaller container. Right back here, this is a Rebel 2500 built on a Mercedes chassis. You have your bed that drops down, raises up out of the way. So you have all sorts of area back here for putting bikes, all that sort of stuff, extra storage, all those sort of things. Right here you have your wet bath. So you have that option if you need it. Very, very nice finish, details, electronics. The dash is amazing. All the sort of stuff up here. Nice, comfortable seats. You could drive in this all day. Really good leather seats. These adventure vans come with all sorts of options, like this one behind me. The roof raises up, giving you extra headroom. Looks like there's bunks up there. They're doing all sorts of crazy things. That's great. The last thing that I think stood out to both of us is the size. For a lot of years, it was who could have the biggest fifth wheel, the biggest toy hauler, the biggest TV, all that sort of stuff. But what we noticed this year was it seems to have downsized.
Especially the teardrop market is getting really big.
Yeah, like we just did our Bean video, and Bean had their own separate things set up, and so we'll show you some clips of that too. But it's not just Bean, there's tons of them.
Bean has jumped on that teardrop small trailer bandwagon, and they have just blown us away by what features that they have with their trailers.
One thing a lot of people think when they see these small teardrop size trailers is they can't take their whole family. But you can actually fit more people in this little teardrop here than you can fit in our big fifth wheel. 2 inside, then you have the tent up top, which the kids would love, or heck, maybe your spouse snores, whatever, kick them up there. If you're interested in any of these Bean trailers, just reach out to Zach at Bean and he'll take care of you. Great guy. Mark will help too. Just really, really great people. Not all of them are teardrop shaped. They're doing different shapes and different designs, and some have more options, some have less. But I think they're really tapping into a market of those people that don't want to have a big dually truck or a 1-ton truck like this with, you know, or even have a truck. Yeah, that you could pull with a bigger SUV, or an SUV or an Outback, or, you know, all those sort of things. And a lot of these small trailers are super off-road capable. So you can really go out and overland in them and not have to pay for those RV parks. Get out in nature. Plus, all the RV parks are full. So, yeah, if you're hoping to get reservations to go to an RV park in 2022, good luck. Overall, it was really fun to get out and for date night, which I know most people don't do date night at the RV show, but that's what we do, and see some of these trailers. A lot of it was the same old, not a lot of new innovations, that sort of stuff, but these are some of the things that stood out to us as we walked around. Yeah, and you know, we did meet with several manufacturer representatives, which was really cool to talk to them. They just happened to, you know, be there in kind of their brand, and just kind of chit chat with them, what's going on, you know, get our feedback, get their feedback on, you know. Yeah, it was interesting. They would say, well, in this area this is selling, but in this other area it's completely switched. So it was really cool to talk to those guys. Well, if you have an RV show coming to your area, it's kind of that season, get out there and check it out. Some of the best deals you're going to find on a new trailer is going to be at an RV show. And it's just fun that you can have all those trailers in one area to kick all the tires at once, rather than go dealership to dealership. Oh, it is nice just to have everything right there. If you're looking for a bunk model, or you're just looking for, you know, a certain size, it's so nice that they're just all right there. Yeah, it really would make shopping easier. Yeah. As always, like, subscribe, all those sort of things. It really helps out the channel. And remember to enjoy your weekend.